Don't try anything you're about to see at home.
Don't do it.
On this episode of David's Exploits, we find out if it's possible to build a time machine at home. Can we take simple parts such as stir sticks, plywood, corner braces, and steel wool to build something as complex as a time machine? Come along for the ride!
Come with me to the future.
In the only time machine made out of a Prius. The build for this project was really simple. After trying a couple of different ways to make a circle on plywood, I eventually settled on using a 5-gallon bucket lid as a template. With my circles marked, I cut out 4 circles on the bandsaw. These circles would eventually become protectors for the rims on my car. I created a paper template from the bucket lid and used that to determine the location of the center of the circles. Using the basic design of the wheel rims on my car, I modified the paper template to mark where to drill for zip ties. Finally, I attached corner braces to the circles with liquid nails and set them aside to dry for 24 hours. After 24 hours of drying, I pre-drilled holes in stir sticks to affix them to the corner braces. Stir sticks were used in order to mount the steel wool a reasonable distance from the car. In retrospect, using stir sticks was a bad idea, as you'll see later. This project is a strictly don't do this at home project. But if you find yourself ignoring my warnings and doing this project anyway, at least don't use stir sticks. They're far too flimsy for this project.
So Dad and I are out here at an undisclosed location doing what may be one of the most complicated and logistically challenging builds that we've ever done. We're going to be setting up 10 cameras along this strip here, and we're going to be filming something that I hope will work out very well. But whatever happens, you're going to see it. So if we have a failure, you're going to find out too.
Let me tell you, setting up 10 cameras is no easy task. There was a camera behind the car, 2 cameras in the car, 1 camera facing forward, 1 camera facing backwards on the strip, 1 camera from a side view, 1 camera that Dad was holding, and 3 cameras at the end of the strip.
Glad we got here as early as we did. We're already starting to lose light.
I told you it'd go quickly.
Yeah. Well, I didn't
Think
about the trees. Yeah.
Yeah.
I intended to put cameras on both sides of the lane, one showing the car coming and one showing it leaving. After setting up this camera, I realized both cameras were pointed in the same direction. Okay, that camera's in the wrong direction. Oh wait, maybe it's not. It's that camera. Where did I leave that piece of paper? I wrote it all down. Maybe it's in the car. No, it's this camera over here. That's the one. One over there, and I think we're done setting up cameras. I'm going to go way out in the field for this one. One of the problems with using Android tablets and phones as your cameras is that you actually have to wait for your camera to boot. The cameras are set up, so now it's time to fix the car up.
Have you done a test run on this?
Huh?
Have you done a test run on this? Oh boy. Don't try this at home.
In fact, just don't try this. Ding. The individual pieces of steel wool need to be pulled out. They're kind of like rolled up. So you pull them out and roll them out first. All right, then, depending on the piece of steel wool, sometimes it'll be in 2 layers at that point. If not, just pull it apart like this. So that way it gets all fluffed up. All right, so then we're going to attach it with chicken wire. I've drilled little tiny holes right here. That's going to be for like a set pin. that one of these pieces will go through once we get it all attached, and then this will be bent back. So we're going to put the piece of steel wool here. We're going to put it on the outside of the stir stick. On the inside of the stir stick, we're going to try and hook it to itself. Just kind of bend it over like you're using twist ties. And find the hole, put it through, and bend it. That way this doesn't slide.
As a part of the preparations, I felt it was necessary to do a dry run. No sparks, just making sure everything was secure and didn't wobble. As you can see here, the stir sticks were already flaring out in a V shape due to centrifugal force. This only worsened as I continued. The sound you're about to hear is the sound of stir sticks slapping the ground and breaking off. This, of course, left me walking around in the dark with a flashlight, looking for pieces of stir sticks and chicken wire strewn along the tarmac.
Just making sure I've got all of the ones that I can find, whatever they are.
Yeah.
I did manage to get the stir sticks reattached, just not the way I was expecting. Eventually I decided to just jam the broken stir sticks into the zip ties.
All right, in the dry run, 4 of my stir sticks came off. That's okay, we'll work on that. I've stuck them back in a strange way. I hope this works.
Without further ado, I present to you the Prius Time Machine. That's not movie magic, folks. That's real smoke. So with a few special effects, it's time to give this episode the send-off it so rightly deserves.
Come with me to the future.
Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my channel, just click on my logo up here. And if you'd like to see these videos more often, click right here to subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day.
I hope that was every bit as interesting as I was hoping it was interesting. Did it look like it was doing anything?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. All I can hope is that it's decent enough to put up and show, because if it's not, blah.